It's soaked in champagne. Celebrations on. A couple years of work, maybe a little longer than you might have wanted, but just what does it all mean?
It means everything. You know, this is such an exciting thing, such a big moment. I think everybody kind of knew it was going to be a big deal, but it feels like even a bigger deal now that it's happening. To be able to bring the most popular, prestigious, important sporting event to our community is so special, and I'm so happy for the people of Houston, for the soccer fans of this community, this region, to have the opportunity to be around a FIFA World Cup. This is a once-in-a-generation thing. If we didn't get it this time, you know, it's going to be 30 years from now before that opportunity may or may not come again. So, huge relief, huge excitement, huge happiness right now.
You got to be part of the Dynamo when they won the championships. Now you're part of this with Houston. I'm going to say it's the biggest soccer moment, bar none. What is the city of Houston giving to you? What does it mean to give this back to them?
Yeah, this means everything to be able to give it back to the city of Houston. Really, that's what I'm most excited for right now. You know, there's such an opportunity to grow the game in this area now, because the World Cup is coming here, and that really excites me. That motivates me to have the Dynamo, the Dash, entrenched in this community, to have the international soccer games that come through, whether it's at PNC or NRG, you know, year in and year out, and now to be focused on the World Cup in 4 years. There's just unlimited opportunity. As we talked about in the press conference with your question, we're a real soccer nation now, and we weren't in 1994, and we know the impact that the World Cup had on us in '94. So to think about the impact it's going to have now as a mature soccer nation with so much room to grow, it's really so much fun to think about.
Just another one. You mentioned you brought national teams here to the city. You mentioned maybe in 30 years, whatever, you know, like could be having a World Cup, but this one, to have this one, arguably the U.S.'s best generation, one of Mexico's best generations, Canada's best generation, to be part of this particular World Cup, it had to be a can't miss, right?
Oh, I mean, those are great points you made right there. Yeah, I mean, the excitement around those three national teams right now in our region, you know, for those teams to be participating in 2026, you know, I think they could be even better than they are in 2022, right? So, man, wouldn't it be great if all three of them got deep into knockout stages? And I can't imagine the excitement and enthusiasm that would exist, you know, in North America if that were to be the case.
Last one. We know the people that are going to do everything to try to make it to these games. How is this going to be able to be an opportunity to bring the game to the people, especially a lot of them who may not be able to get part of this World Cup, but will still be able to live it?
Yeah. So first of all, what's cool about the World Cup is it's going to be a 35-day or so event, right, from first match to the final. And while we're going to host, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 matches in Houston, we will have events going on every single day. So, you know, maybe on one day we're hosting a match at NRG Stadium, but the next day we're not. But you know, the culture around the World Cup is you watch every game everywhere, every day. So every single day there's going to be some activity somewhere around the city, literally 4 years from now, June, July of 2026. You know, colors everywhere. I know I think you were down at for the final, right? And if you can imagine that scene taking place time and time again, day in and day out in the city, that's the vision.